Oh, yes. What's up, crypto legends? How's everybody doing? We got the price of Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pump right now. We are going to analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. And is this a sign of strength? Is this pump going to take us anywhere? Or are we just going to form a lower high and go to much lower levels in the next coming days? We're going to talk about the most important levels of support and resistance, understand what is a sign of strength, a sign of weakness in today's episode. So make sure to stay tuned. We'll be going through some very important news that is going on as well. So let's dive in here straight into the technical analysis on Bitcoin. Let's go right away here. Smash up the like button on your way in, guys. Smash it up, share some love, and let's go right away here through the price of Bitcoin. Is this a sign of strength? Are we going to bounce from this range, or it's just been a small little relief pump and we're going to go and break down this huge major level of support that we have currently at this zone? Are we going to form a much larger symmetrical triangle here during the next coming weeks? We are going to analyze this situation here. We're going to talk about Fibonacci levels, important daily, weekly levels. What's a sign of strength here for the price of Bitcoin? Can we manage to go to much higher levels? We're going to go through that, guys, in today's live stream. Talk about the pure technical analysis where you can find some really good trading setups. Let's go right away through the comment section. Say hello to the beautiful community. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me as well. Let's get some good music background on the background here. Let's go right away. Let me just go through comment section here. Where is the comment section? Legends. How's everybody doing? I can see here successful stories. What's up? Always here for the best TA. Thank you very much. I do try and make sense with the technical analysis, the levels here, good risk management, where we can trade. I always do my best here. I try to, okay? So overall, thank you very much. It's a spicy one today. Yes, it is. Patrick Smash, greetings from the Netherlands. Patrick, thank you very much for joining and thanks for the kind comment. Hola, Black, hello. Six, hello. CME gap still a bottom. We could dump anytime. Absolutely. We have been breaking a little bit of local levels of resistance. I'll explain that in today's live stream. Could we have some hope here? We're going to talk about the levels of support, levels of resistance, levels that I am interested in for some trading setups, basically. Michelle, how are you doing? Hi from Peru. Thank you for joining. Yo, Andy Man Dippin, thanks for joining. How much it's going up? 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗴, well, just a couple of $1,000 during the last couple of days. Nothing too exciting. New subscriber, loving the streams, learning a lot, says Evan. Thank you very much, my man. Hopefully you are going to learn a lot. If you have any questions regarding, the levels and the analysis, please let me know in the comment section. I'll try and give a brief explanation. Regards from Poland, says Rapu Kapu. Hello, good morning, Kevin. Scan. Hola family, smash the like button. Regards, Rapu Cap, Alpha Blockchain. Andy, what's your top 5 altcoins to buy during this dip? Very good question. I think, I'm not looking for 50 or 100x altcoins. There are some on the very low cap that are very risky, guys. I've been mentioning this. They look like they're dead right now. One of them is Unibright, okay? Believe strongly very much. I mean, this one's down 7%. Market cap of 6 million. But they are working. They do have different products coming. This is enterprise, okay? Blockchain for businesses. And it's a working product. And it's basically looks like it's wrecked, okay? But if you want to buy anything that is still very much alive, the company is alive, the crypto project is alive, they do have a solid roadmap still during 2024 and 2025. I believe that this one does have a chance to make over a 20-30x. That's the one that I am betting on. This is one of my low cap altcoins. It's actually over 4% of my portfolio, so I'm kind of going quite big on this one, but it looks like it's wrecked, right? But if this is not a good buying level, right, then where is a good buying level? This is the best example. Take a look at Cardano, right? Cardano, when you take a look at its history, right, massive big pump back in 2017. Big brutal bear market. This coin is dead. This blockchain project is not going anywhere. That's what you probably believed in 2019 and 2020, right? This looks dead, but then it got a brutal bull market, right? And it did over 100x in less than 1 year, right? So yeah, this is the thing, right? this is the worst moment in crypto where you're going to have some very in doubt weeks and months, right? Getting altcoins absolutely collapsed, devastating price action to the downside. The pump that we've had in between October, November till March, all of that is, the hope is disappearing. We got the fear and greed index back at fear. You know, people are just saying it's over. It's over. Altcoins absolutely wrecked. And this is the moment that I am interested in DCAing into some altcoins. One of them that I've been buying here, not much, okay? I put about $500 the other day. I would be willing to put another $500 on this one because I am buying on different ones. Another one is 𝗖𝗺, and 𝗖𝗺 is maintaining pretty good the range here. It hasn't actually dropped too much during the last few months. It is maintaining quite solidly here, a big range of the last 4 to 5 months. And between the 0.007, 0.008, right, it's maintaining. I strongly believe that this one could do something. Solid team, good partnerships. They do have a solid roadmap. They have a mainnet, okay, because this is an L1 blockchain project. The token's on the Ethereum network, but they are going to bring out their blockchain mainnet, all right, in the next 1 to 2 years, maybe sooner than that. And this blockchain technology works on the browser, which is something that is very unique. And if this one, right, just like 𝗕𝗶𝘆, right, we got 𝗕𝗶𝘆, there was 𝗬𝗫 as well, that was the fastest blockchain. That 𝗬𝗫 had an insane run on the previous bull market. This one is something unique. And this is what we want to take a look at. So, stuff that is unique, okay, different blockchain. And yeah, basically the nodes run on the browser. It's not proof of stake, not proof of work. It works on the browser. So I'm betting on this. This is something new. This is something that could get definitely some attention. So if you ask me, top 5 altcoins, right? Risky ones. This could go bankrupt, guys. There's no promotion on this. These are ones that I've done some research on. And I believe that they could do over a 20-30x, right? I'm staying grounded here. I'm going to talk about the next 1000x altcoin, right? Like many other influencers talk about. We got the fancy thumbnails, 1000x, the next 1000x meme coin, the next 1000x crypto, AI crypto. This is going to 100x. Let's stay grounded and let's stay realistic. I think this realistically could do a 20-30x. If it does more than that, then bring it on, right? It's a very low cap. If you're looking for over a 20x, you need to go down the rabbit hole on those cryptos that are less than 100 million market cap, okay? If you want that realistic 20-30x. So even potentially more. This is one of them. And another one is 𝗬𝒑, right? 𝗬𝒑 is absolutely... I'm only joking. This is not another one, but 𝗬𝒑 got absolutely wrecked during the last couple of years, right? We did know that Richard Hart, basically the CEO, right, the guy that created 𝗬𝒑, he has been having some issues with the SEC, the Security Exchange Commissioner. Now, hey, this one is like, it looks like it's dead. It's up 10% today. That's pretty good. This one got extremely wrecked. You can see it. Massive bull run. This did over 1000x, right, on the previous bull market in just about a year, right? Pretty crazy stuff. In about 12 to 18 months, it did over 1000x, which was pretty crazy. This one's come back down to the lows, right? And it's running pretty flat for the last few months. Hey, will this one recover? It's basically flat at the moment. It's got a devastating collapse of over 70% because Richard Hart actually came out and said, the Pulse Hex is the one that has value. The Ethereum Hex, should be not. It also has value, but the real coin that has value is the Pulse Hex. I don't know. I'm not a strong believer on this project, but if you want to speculate in making pretty nice gains, maybe 𝗬𝒑 is one. I do have a bag of 𝗬𝒑 actually. It's in a loss, but it's just for pure speculation. All right. And yeah, what other altcoins? Obviously, Chainlink. Chainlink is, for me, is my baby. I believe that this one can do a realistic 5x. It's going to reach all-time high sooner rather than later. Is that going to be in 1 year, 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, 3 years? I don't know, but this is a very, very solid, okay, cryptocurrency, real world data, right, connected to the blockchain with verification. this is going to do well. This is going to do well, yes or yes. And this is a realistic 4-5x. I'm not going to say any 100x. This is a solid project. I have thousands of Chainlink, and just this making a 4-5x going to its previous all-time high, I will be a happy guy, okay? Very, very happy. And I know that this one is very solid. It's very boring price action, okay? Very, very boring. It has had a pretty decent corrective move. I've been bearish. I'm in a short position on Chainlink for the last few weeks, okay? So, I mean, I'm a long-term believer on Chainlink, but I'm in I got into a short position. I mean, I've already locked most of the profits on this one, just over $1,000 on this short position that I had a couple of weeks ago. But long term, right? Long term, I think it's a very solid project. Anyway, let's dive in here right away through the Bitcoin technical analysis. Scenarios on higher time frame. Is this bearish? Is this bullish? You get the deal. My goodness, we had a lot of fear. We can see it in the fear and greed index. I'm going to ask the community before we go through the Bitcoin technical analysis, what do you think? Are you bullish or bearish? I'm going to say, what comes next for Bitcoin? Will it be $52,000 or $72,000? Right? I'm going to go, we're just at the middle. We're at $62,000. I'm going to ask the community, all right, on a poll, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What comes next for Bitcoin? And I can bet my ass that most of the people are going to say 52K. I can bet my ass. 52K or 72K, guys. What do you think comes next for Bitcoin? Let me know right away on the poll, guys, and we're going to focus on the technical analysis. Aditya, my brother, thank you very much for joining. Timo, hello, hello. How are you doing? Macro, how much impact will quadruple watching and 𝗖𝗺 Raptor tomorrow? Do we have a pump? We do have some news tomorrow. We do have some news. We had some news today, GDP growth, which is lower than expected. Well, slightly higher. I think the forecast was, 1.3%. USA GDP came out at 1.4%. It's definitely going down. It has gone down. It was 3.4% on the previous, and it's 1.4. So it's down quite a lot, as you can see. We got some news tomorrow. We got personal income, okay, and core PCE. As you say, it's at 1:30 Central European time. So we'll probably do a live stream. We're going to see a little bit of volatility during this time, as we do have some important news tomorrow at 1:30 Central European time. Let's focus with the Bitcoin technical analysis, shall we, legends? Short-term retest, lower around 59K, then up to 74K, says Amu. We are forming a little bit of a triangle scenario, a little bit of a range overall, right? We're in a very large range here on the price of Bitcoin. Most importantly, don't worry, guys, we're going to focus on lower time frames, those levels for day trading, right? We're focusing on $500, $1,000 moves to make some little profits, right? Because right now, higher time frame, there's a lot of speculation. This is going to be a much larger ABC. We're going down here to $50,000 range where we have that consolidation, that high volume node on the volume profile. We are going to break down because this is basically a much larger ABC corrective move. Or some might believe that this is the end of an ABC here in a A, B, and a much larger C here in a flat. And we're just starting the impulsive moves. We've had a 1 wave, a 2 wave, and now we're going to continue with the 3rd wave being very aggressive in the coming weeks, right? There's a lot of speculation. So we want to focus on lower time frames, right? Because right now, higher time frames, it is very difficult to recognize, guys, this is the low. We're going to go to all-time high. This is a flat scenario, a running flat in an ABC, because we formed 1, 2, 3, and this is 4 right there. And we're going to go to all-time highs, right, in the coming weeks. Or we're going to have a much larger ABC. We need to focus on the lower time frames right now, because higher time frames is even more confusing than the lower time frames. So higher time frames is confusing still, all right? There's a lot of people bearish. There's a lot of people bullish. We're at support. This is it. We're going to form a larger triangle during the summer. We need to focus on lower time frames. Understand what is the sign of strength, what is the sign of weakness, sign of support, sign of resistance, and just trade the levels, guys, because this is what we got on the chart. Now, this was a very interesting zone. We do have here one of our absolute legends in the community, basically providing insane analysis and talk. I've been also talking about this level. Hey, we sweep up the low here, and this green box is kind of a buying zone. Green box is a buying zone, but overall, what I enjoy most is when we have an uptrend structure, guys, and this is a must, this is a strategy basically, okay? It's an official strategy. It has an insane high win rate, and you always need to take it into consideration, even though if it's for a move of $200-300, you get in, you lock some profits, you protect, okay? And it's a very, very solid strategy. What strategy is this? Well, basically, and I'm gonna explain it right now what happened. If you are in an uptrend, it doesn't matter. You can take a look at the 15-minute, 30-minute time frame, right? 1 hourly time frame. It's a mid-low time frame setup, okay? And I've explained this on other live streams. When you do get into an uptrend, right? And you moving, you're getting momentum, you're going sideways, or a downtrend, you have a dead cat bounce, you continue to the downside, you form a little bit of a range. The first higher low in this case, or the first lower high, is a level that we always need to take into consideration for a trading setup. Always, always, always. It's a great level most of the times, and it's a liquidity grab zone. The price likes to grab liquidity from these pivots. Usually you come down to the level and you get at least a small little reaction of a few $100s. It might turn up in a reaction of a couple of $1,000s. But overall, it's a big major zone always. First higher low from a pump, or the first lower high of a drop. And when we focus here on this range that we did form during the last few days, of course, you have the dead cat bounce, okay, boom, right? And then you have the first higher low. Price action, a little bit here in an uptrend, right? Nice ascending channel, you're moving down. This level, you always take it into consideration. That is where the price created a really nice swing failure pattern from that pivot. As you can see, right? A test of liquidity. That is your long trigger. You got your stop loss here. And if you get the bounce, absolutely wonderful. You're making more than your stop loss. If you get stopped out, you know, this for me still was an interesting zone. I would have got stopped out from this position if, you know, basically would have gone down. But I was still interested in long positions to get the movement here to the upside. This is why I entered here long position just as we got that swing failure pattern. You know, it's a small position, just a couple of $100 of profit. It's nice for a day trade. Stop loss beneath the low here. Obviously stop loss less than, you know, $40, $30. So managing risk very, very well here, and just taking a bit of profits because we have been hitting some resistance, but we could have the chance of the price going to higher levels. I'm going to explain that right away. There's some important levels of support that I'm going to explain also right now on this live stream. Remember, guys, Bybit, my #1 crypto trading platform, okay? A lot of people, no, not a lot of people. I did get a comment on the previous video saying you should stop promoting Bybit if I were you. Bybit is the most legit platform right now at the moment, in my opinion. They have total transparency of their clients' funds, okay? They have a gigantic track record right now of over 6 years. No problems at all. You do get an airdrop right now of $500. You just need to click on the second link in the description. You get that airdrop. You need to follow the steps. I think you need to deposit $100 and you get a $500 position airdrop, okay? Take advantage of that. And if you cannot trade on Bybit, you can trade on Bluffing. You have the highest bonus right now on Bluffing, and it's a no KYC platform, all right? Also very legit. They have transparency with the client's funds, okay? No fishy things. FTX was something different. They were not transparent with the funds. The exchanges that we talk about, okay, they are very transparent with the funds, okay? So Bluffing, no KYC, just with an email and a password. You can start trading in minutes, all right? For responsible traders. If you're not responsible trading, then do not sign up. Do not use the links, okay? This is for responsible, experienced traders, all right? Let's go right away through the technical analysis on Bitcoin. Then I'll go through the comment section and analyze this internal situation. We do have some levels. Let's go right away here through the session volume profile first of all, right? Let's go through the session volume profile. And what has basically happened here today is we've had a pretty nice movement to the upside. The main reason why we were holding this zone as support, it was because we had the sweep of the lows. The 382 Fibonacci here was kind of losing it. We're kind of losing the 382 here, but we've kind of maintained this area. But it was also the value area low from this mini range that we formed during the last few days. So we need to consider always, hey, we are having a little bit of a range right over here. Yeah, the value area low, when you take a look at the volume profile, you can clearly see here on the volume profile that this is kind of the value area low, right? This is where volume disappears, right? You can see that big mountain here, and where it disappears is exactly at the 60,600 range. So you don't want to lose that value area low. This is where the price basically is finding that support. You had the sweep of liquidity right over here. And now the price, got a bit of a breakout. Not insane volume, to be honest. The volume is not too crazy. However, we got above the point of control of the range. That for me is already pretty good. All right. So if the price does retrace all the way down to the point of control, I believe that the price action definitely has a chance in getting a little bit of a larger relief rally. Okay. We haven't quite tapped this high over here. We've hit the 0.88 Fibonacci, giving us a high chance that this is likely going to be taken. This high is likely going to be taken. So we've broken above some major levels of support. This corrective move in the next 1 to 2 hours is going to be very interesting. This is the moment where I want to see a sign of support. When we go to the 1 hourly time frame, we've got a kind of a pretty nice order block zone. We do have some nice resistance. We do have the point of control looking at the volume profile. And we've seen resistance in between yesterday and today. Look at the high volume node of the last few days, where it is exactly at $61,250. And this is where we have been bouncing, okay, as support and rejecting as resistance. This is a major level. We like it or not, it's a level of confluence, okay, where we have seen the price getting respected during the last couple of days. So what if the price now, with this big rejection, we come down here to this zone and we start creating a few candlesticks here? What if we do see that sign of support? We have a little bit of candlesticks here maintaining, all right, 2 or 3, getting a bit of a reaction, 30-minute, 1 hourly, and this level is holding, right? Even the lower time frames, I would be zooming in on the 15-minute, even 5-minute time frame to check that reaction at this zone. Price continues to drop here, and the price suddenly gets this kind of reaction, right? That is the moment of focus. That is the moment of focus. Okay, this level is holding. We can speculate. If we lose this level of support, I do not want to be in any long position. What if you get into a long position here and you have your stop loss here, or you have it here? No, absolutely not. You should have your stop loss, slightly below this level. If you lose the level, this is probably going to come down to test today's lows and even come to lower levels. So you don't want to have a gigantic stop loss. You just want to have a stop loss beneath the consolidation that you're forming. Give it a bit of room, and then you're speculating for that bounce, okay, to come back up to the highs. We haven't swept these highs from yesterday, so potentially we could do so if we maintain this level of support, okay? Something to take into consideration, big major level, $61,250, where we have been seeing resistance today. That's a number one plan, guys. That is a trading plan. You get a reaction here. This is a speculation long position. Keeping it simple, creating plans, and managing your risk very, very well. Realistic here. We haven't claimed those highs. Depending on that reaction at this level, boom, 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 we get a reaction. Stop loss here beneath the low. Give it a bit of room. We're speculating on the highs to be tested. Big level of support. Bang, right over here. We've seen it yesterday, today. Support, resistance. Hey, this could flip. This could flip. I will not be interested in this long position if we suddenly see a falling knife and we do this. Then we are not, okay? Then we are not getting into this position. Right, for some reason, you guys can't see me. You can only see El Gato. There we go. There we go. Hang on a second. You cannot see me at the moment, but I guess nobody cares. So we'll get that out of the way. We'll get that out of the way. We don't need this anymore. So it will be a stream without my face. Anyway, probably you guys don't want to see me anyway. Let's go right away and continue with the Bitcoin technical analysis. Pretty nice move to the upside. Now we're coming down. It is correcting. Can we speculate that this is a much larger ABC, right? Or a 1, 2, 3? Right now, we have to be, we can have some hope, but we are in a huge, aggressive downtrend, guys. We are in a very aggressive downtrend here during the last couple of weeks already, right? This is downtrending. I know we have hope. We have some hope for the price to hold here as support, get a much larger bounce, but we need to be realistic. Bitcoin is trending to the downside here for the last few weeks. Aggressive lower highs, aggressive lower lows. So we can also speculate that, hey, maybe this bounce is just going to be another lower high. However, it would be surprising for me to see a 3-wave structure in an ABC or a 1, 2, 3. Obviously not a 1, 2, 3, but even though if this is impulsive and this is corrective, ABC, you want to kind of take those highs, right? You want to take those highs in a 3-wave structure. So that is going to be a moment of decision. If the price would have taken this high and we create a failed auction, I would become quite bearish. I would say, guys, this really looks like an ABC 3-wave structure. We're just going to start breaking back down to the lows in the coming days. But what is disturbing is that you haven't hit that high, right? It's a lower high. It's just a little bit of a pullback. So I'm going to give Bitcoin a chance to see if it can hit those highs in the next, 1 to 2 days, right? Maybe today, maybe not today, depending on how aggressive the move is to the downside. Then this will be quite disturbing because this does look like that, yeah, it's not finished. This is unfinished business. Would you create a 3-wave structure here and a lower high and come down? I don't think so. We need to claim those highs, and then we're going to check how the price action is moving above this level. Let's focus here on some daily, weekly levels, because we do have a few daily levels, all right? Pretty nice. We've got that old monthly level that has been providing insane support. We talked about this monthly level here the last few days. We got a bounce, got an epic bounce. We got also it broke down, broke back up, support, bang, support. This is a strong monthly level, okay? This is why I still have it on the chart. Daily level we had right over here. We've broken above it. It's not maintaining as support, so that is not a great sign. Not a complete great sign that we're not holding this daily level. It would be nice to reclaim this daily, and then that would be looking, quite good for the price to continue to the upside. But we're losing the daily, so that is not a short-term good sign. Okay, we could get that large corrective move all the way down to the point of control of the range of the last few days. Yeah, not much more. To the upside, we've been getting resistance at the 618 Fibonacci, right, from the local drop starting from Saturday at $64,500 to that low of $58,200, right? Beautiful level, by the way. I did not manage to long this because this was very late at night on Monday, basically. So did not manage to catch that long position, but we talked about this level on a live stream just a few days ago, saying, guys, if we were to lose this level, then we're looking at that for a bounce, okay? And take it as a swing failure pattern, meaning if you dip beneath it, you're not interested. As soon as you get above it, you're interested. You got an invalidation point. My goodness, this got a $3,000 pump. Absolutely crazy. Just a quick reminder for those, why did we get that bounce? Let's go with the technical analysis, the educational content. Why did we get that bounce from that level? Why did the $58,000, 200 bounce, Andy? Please explain. Well, it was a daily close and open that we had from the 1st and 2nd of May. When we go to the daily time frame, we got a daily close and open that was not retested. These levels, guys, you want to put them on the chart because they do get respected very nicely. Especially when you're using Fibonacci Confluence. We get the Fibonacci tool here on the top left. We go to the Fibonacci here, pivot low to the pivot high. the 0.88 Fibonacci. This is coming my favorite Fibonacci retracement level. My goodness, this gets respected so nicely during the last few months on Bitcoin. It's absolutely crazy. 0.88 is becoming my new favorite Fibonacci level. When we take a look at the all-time high and place a Fibonacci all the way down to the Fibonacci low here on the 1st of May, and we put the Fibonacci like this, we can see how the 0.88 right over here, look at this, it got the rejection, beautiful pullbacks of a couple of $1,000. Same happened here. The same from the pivot low to the pivot high. Bang, you got a daily level as well as confluence. Whoop, we get the bounce, baby. We get the bounce at those confluence levels. Manage your risk, trade accordingly, create those plans. We got this. We got this, legends. So that was the main reason why we got that bounce right over there. Let's see how the price, okay, now the question is, from this local drop that we've had from Saturday to the low right over here, right, what do we have? What do we have? The 61865. That's what's been getting resistance here, basically Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Yesterday, big rejection, local double tops, 61865 Fibonacci, most important Fibonacci retracement. The question right now, what if the price moves up from here? We need to consider the extensions. Extensions, baby. We have here high probability that we could form another wave to the upside. Where could this wave finish? Where could it finish? This is where we want to see the pullback, which is the resistance zone, where we can get into a trading setup. That is what's going to be explained right now, baby. That's what's going to be explained right now. So we want to focus on, okay, what is the higher time frame major levels of resistance? Let's just zoom out here, guys. And remember, where do we have those big levels? Let's take a look here. Most importantly, fixed volume profile. The entire value between March and June, we have the value area low where we have the high volume nose right over here. Oh, this is interesting. This is very high volume. This is big resistance. It ain't going to be easy to get above this level. What is this level? Let's mark it, okay? Let's get an average here. An average value area low. Yeah, it's round about this area. Let's mark that value area low of range at $63,200. We're going to call it officially value area low of range, okay? Right over here. Value area low of range. We're talking March, June. Let's put it here on the chart. Value area low of range, March and June. We got it. We got it. This is a big level. It's a big level. Reclaiming that level is going to be a huge sign of strength. It's going to be huge. We got above this level. We're going to start breaking the downtrend structure. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, get ready. If this does happen, we are looking for higher levels on Bitcoin. However, we need to get above that level. We need to get above it. As long as we're staying below that zone, we're beneath the value range. That is not good. It's not good. Once we get back inside of the range, it's game on, baby. It's game on. Game on, okay? So no doubt there'll be some interesting good day trade long positions, okay? Getting into that new uptrend structure. That is not the case. Bitcoin is bearish. It's still bearish during the last few weeks, so we need to reclaim some solid levels. So let's zoom in right now and analyze where that value area low of the range is. Can we put some other confluence levels? Fibonacci, high volume node, naked point of control, looking at the session volume profile. You want to use this tool, guys. Session volume profile. Very, very good. We have not a naked point of control because we did open the next day here. A little bit of choppiness. We got the resistance here from this high volume node from the 23rd of June. So it's no longer a naked point of control right there. I don't see major levels, to be honest. It is exactly where we have the value area low from the range between March and June, right? I don't know. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out here. Let's zoom out and analyze this range. Let's go. Fibonacci from the local drop. We are getting resistance from the 618, right? This is where we've been getting resistance. 61865, golden pocket, golden ratio, most respected Fibonacci retracement. That is where we're getting resistance, unfortunately. What do we have right over here? 7.8. It's at 63,030 from this local drop. That is in confluence with the value area low between March and June. If we do get up there, I will be worried. I am concerned. Could we smash through the level? Or will it be big resistance? We do have that high, we got a bit of a consolidation here from last Friday, 21st of June. Bit of support. Could have an easy resistance flip, support resistance flip. It's with the 7-8 from the local drop between Saturday and Monday. Do we have a potential 𝗬𝗏 pattern? It is possible. Not the most beautiful one, but hey, 𝗬𝗏 pattern always the 7-8 Fibonacci. We need to be cautious. We need to be cautious. Do you know about 𝗬𝗏 patterns? Anybody? This is a harmonic pattern. Let's get that 𝗬𝗏 pattern out here so you guys can see. 𝗬𝗏 pattern. Here we have it, right? You need to, because the most important is the 7-8 from X to D point, right? You've got an average zone here of 618, 3822.88. Most importantly, the D point, right? You want it as symmetrical as possible. That is what we could be forming right over here. It is definitely a scenario. We got the value area low of the range in confluence with the 7-8. Oh my goodness, this could be an ABC. Bang, we smack him back down. We definitely want to take this level into consideration, legends. This could be an epic short position if we do get the resistance. How do I know that this level is getting resistance, Andy? How would I know? Well, when you come to that level and you boop, 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 and you form like a double, triple top, right? At that level, it's like, hey, this zone is providing resistance. I can see it. This level is providing support. You can see that dancing momentum. Whoop, bounce. Hey, this we're holding here. You know that you're holding this level when you're dancing around. You get a bounce. You get a bounce. You dance around at this 63,200 range. If you start effing around, creating this price action, it ain't going to be looking good. You know that this level is resistance. You know it's the value area low of the range of March and June. You know it's the 7-8 Fibonacci from the major drop here. You could be forming a three-wave structure to the upside. If you dance around, no time for dancing around. Bulls need to break through here. If they don't break through, they dance around. We've got a high probability that this could come down. So we'll be paying attention to that level. That is a level to set some alerts and check the reaction. If you get those double tops, you're looking for a short position on the double top rejection. Boom, manage risk accordingly. You could get into an epic short trade scenario managing risk here. If the price breaks through that level, legends, it's going to be looking pretty good. It's going to be looking pretty good. When we zoom out on the higher time frames, we will be getting acceptance inside of the range between March and June. That is going to be a sign of strength. You like it or not, as much as you are bearish, the charts don't lie. You'll be getting acceptance back inside of the range. This means that there's high probability that we are going to be pushing to higher levels. The next big major level of support is going to be that point of control of March to June. There it is at $67,000. Proven level of resistance. Yeah, when we zoom in, we can see that level was resistance. It's been proven that that level has been resistance. Also support. Hey, don't get me wrong. It's also been support. So maybe this level is going to be, it's going to be a hard rock, okay? Hard nut to crack. That is for sure. Fibonacci pivot high, pivot low. Oh my goodness. Guess what? We have it here, guys. We have the confluence. We have the perfect confluence at the $67,000. Point of control of the range, 618 Fibonacci. Yes, this is going to be a hard nut to crack. No doubt it's an instant rejection point of a few $100s. We will see this, guys. We will see this together. I'm going to save this chart right there from this live stream. Then if the price does manage to go all the way up there, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out, guys. We knew that this level was going to reject the 67,200 to 300 range. Why 200 to 300 range? Well, what you want to see here, what you want to see, guys, and what you want to be ready for is for that liquidity grab. Yes, you guessed it right, guys. It is the lower highs right there. You want the liquidity grab from those lower highs. Yes, You want it. You want that level to be hit. Just imagine that the price manages to recover here, right? Let's just imagine a little bit. I don't know what the price is going to do. We might be dropping down to 50K tomorrow. But I know this is a great level. I can get into a profitable trade here. I know it. I know I can get into a profitable trade. We need to plan this trade. If you are awake and you get those alerts that the price is hitting 66.5, 67K, you want to jump on the chart and analyze these lower highs over here. You want to be ready because you know what happens, right? At these lower highs. Do you know what happens? Usually you get a liquidity grab. You sweep up those lower highs. You have the point of control of the range. And you have the 618 from the drop here from the 7th of June till the 24th of June. 618, baby, the most respected Fibonacci retracement. Sweep up liquidity, you're down, you're going down. So it's an insane level to manage your risk. You get above it, soon as you start getting beneath it, sniper, stop loss, you're looking for a pretty decent pullback at that level with extreme high probability. We're going to have to analyze how the market structure is going to develop in the coming days, because if we do get the price forming very strong levels of resistance, you get the SFP, we are looking for a take profit zone at the local levels of resistance for that support flip, okay? So we want to be fast with our take profits at levels of support. We'll be eyeing the VWAP. Where's the VWAP? Where's the resistance that could flip into support, right? Keeping it simple, guys. Bam, bam. We need to see that price action develop in the next coming days to realize where we could have our take profit, because we know our entry point. We know where to enter. We know where to put our stop loss. Good risk management. I love it. As always, guys. Boom. We know where to enter. We need to figure out where our take profit is. We might be leaving not much support. Maybe there's not going to be much support. You know, the faster the price action goes up to this level, the better pullback you could get. But if this builds up with very, very solid boom, 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 higher lows, higher highs, bang, 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 and forms very strong consolidations, yeah, we know that these levels of resistance could flip as support. That is going to be our take profit zone. But if we move fast, I love it when we move fast, because we could move as fast down, right? Boom, boom. So we're going to be analyzing how the price action develops to that major level of confluence legends. Take it into consideration, mark that level. I do not want to come on a live stream, guys, and say, yeah, we were ready, guys. We knew that level was going to get rejection. So make sure to pay attention on that level, $67,200. Big major level of resistance, okay? We smashed through that level. Oh, yes, baby. It is game on. It is game on. There is high probability that we have a chance here to come all the way up to the value area high. We're talking about $72,000 range, $71,000 to $72,000. That is the lower high resistance from the symmetrical triangle that we are forming and the value area high right over here. If we get above point of control successfully from the range between March and June, game on, legends. We're going to the 0.88. 0.88, we're going to the value area high, lower high resistance. Form this triangle. It's going to be looking good, baby. Take it into consideration. That would be a sign of strength, getting above that point of control between March and June. Let's go. Hey, Andy, what do you think about presidential debate? Will this affect a bit the price of price action? Absolutely, no doubt. I think that we will get some volatility. We will get some volatility. Andy, you're energetic, Andy. I felt the energy. Yes, I've had 2 coffees, all right? And I'm feeling it, guys. I've been to the gym, been to CrossFit. I'm happy. I'm energetic. I'm happy, guys. And I want to give you that energy analysis, right? We are focusing. We're looking at the levels in the scenarios together, guys. Absorb this energy. Absorb the confluence, the technical analysis. This is pure level to level trading, guys. This is what we want. This is what we're talking about, because, yeah, I know I cannot get into the, oh, Bitcoin's going to moon to 100K or Bitcoin's going to drop down to 50K. Guys, we need to focus on the local levels, all right? So the lower time frame scenario here, without a doubt, like I said, hey, I want to see this level dancing around. This level could provide insane support. That is if we do not bounce from the current zone where we are right now, which is possible. I want to see this high being taken, right? It's just highly likely that we're going to take that high at 62,500. High probability, guys. You know, we've retraced all the way up here to the 0.88, even above. Yeah, this is highly likely it's going to be taken. Let's take a look at the extension, right? We talked about the 𝗬𝗏𝘀 pattern here. We talked about a potential 𝗬𝗏𝘀 pattern. I love this 𝗬𝗏𝘀 pattern. This 𝗬𝗏𝘀 pattern looks great. I love it. It looks good. This 𝗬𝗏𝘀 pattern looks good. It's exactly at the value area low of the range of March and June. And look at this. You got those lows right over here. Woo! It's going to be a hard nut to crack right there. 63,300. It's going to be difficult. We could be getting some choppiness. If we get that choppiness, guys, we know it's a sign of weakness and we could get that pullback. Okay? We need the choppiness. Choppiness is what is going to show us that the price is getting exhausted. This is when we realize that the price is getting exhausted. Choppiness, double bottom, triple bottom. Be careful with those wicks, okay? Early longs and early shorts get wicked out. You want to get inside the wick. You want to be the wick. You want to be the wick. Be water, my friend. You want to be the wick right there. Boom. Wait for the wick. Wait for the entry. Then you got really good risk management. You can be the king of risk management if you wait for those wicks, okay? When you get those consolidation signs of strength, signs of weakness, sorry, that is the moment you want to get in, right? That's the moment you want to try and get in at the highs. And you can manage your risk like a beast. And that's what you want, guys. That's what you want. So pay attention to that local level here at $63,250. Other scenario is we come down to the point of control. We want to check that reaction, no doubt. All right, we want to come down to the point of control. If that were to be the case, we want to find some support here. We want to form a higher low. Let's see what happens, right? If we do come down there, then yeah, no doubt. This was a good long, guys. This was right over here, a good long inside of that long position. So let's see if we do get a pump here of a couple of more $1,000 and I can bank another few $100s, right? Let's see. CME gap at $59,400. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at that. I'm worried. I'm not a huge fan of CME gaps here. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin futures right away. And let's take a look at those CME gaps. We got a CME gap at $9,000. Are we going to fill that one? I'm in doubt. We got a CME gap here at $9,000. Will we fill this gap? That is my question still after a few years. Will we manage to fill this $9,000 gap on Bitcoin, right? After 4 years. If you're still waiting for that gap, then yeah, good luck with that. Let's go here with the CME gap here on the lower time frames. Yeah, I'm not really much of a gap fan. I'm not very much of a gap fan. Yeah, we do have this gap here. We do have this one. So yeah, you could say. I mean, obviously, over 90% of the gaps are filled, right? 95%. I don't know what it is, but the gaps get filled because of the volatility, right? You usually get them filled anyway because Bitcoin is, you know, for any market, you know, you got that volatility. You end up filling them just because of the retracement or the pump. Most of them are filled, but we do have a few gaps that are not filled. There is a few gaps that are not filled. There's one here also at $19,000. We have a nice big gap here. This was from March of 2023. That one was not filled. Whoever was waiting for that gap to be filled on this area, well, I guess they're still waiting. We got another gap right over here, if I'm not mistaken. Is there a smaller gap here? Potentially. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Not a big gap fan, but could we get that gap filled? I'm gonna say, yeah, come on. It's possible. It's possible. This one got filled right over here. There's that gap here. Wouldn't be too worried. It would be just another pullback, right? What if the price action breaks down? You're going to ask me. What if we do break down, Andy? Hey, come on. We did not pump. We did not maintain our support. Bitcoin is bearish. What if we do not continue to the upside and we break down the major point of control, well, then it's not going to be looking too great. I'll be honest. We'll be not looking too great for Bitcoin. I'll be analyzing very carefully how we get inside of this zone. If we sweep the lows of Tuesday and Thursday, basically today, we'll be analyzing very carefully how we're going to break down. We do have a daily level down there. This daily level didn't do much, really. We had a nice fresh daily level. We got a daily level all the way down here, which is in confluence with the 50% Fibonacci. It's going to be difficult. If the price comes down from here and starts breaking point of control of the last few days, we start sweeping up the lows and we do not recover, I would be concerned. Why? Because having a three-wave move like this could be an ABC, and you basically have the C, right? It's like a running, it could not be a running flat basically, because you would have to go much lower. But what if it's a C wave that is not managed to go at least to the 1-to-1 extension, which would be very, very rare. This is why I would be surprised if the market does drop. Yeah, I mean, very, very shallow, very, very shallow. You would want at least the 0.618. 0.618, I like it. Extension from here. 0.618 is exactly where we have the 7/8 Fibonacci from this move down from Saturday to Monday. Crazy, crazy Fibonacci confluence right there at 63,200. If we move up there, this is no doubt going to be some local resistance. No doubt. But yeah, what if this would be rare to be a second wave because it retraced to the 382, right? And second waves usually go to 50% 7/8 Fibonacci. That is the most common zone for wave twos, even though wave two can be the 382. That's where we reached during the last 2 days. And wow, if this were to be an impulsive third wave, the 1.618 is exactly at these highs right there. This is the high confluence zone that we just mentioned. Just imagine if the price suddenly, right, between today and tomorrow, we start smashing the levels, we start smashing the resistance zones, right, and we just break through. Take into consideration the 1.618. Guess where we have the 1.618 extension from this movement? I think it's unlikely. Okay, I'm going to stay realistic. This is like really hopium right there. This is like big hopium if you believe that we're going to go to $67,000 in the next 2 days. But hey, Bitcoin's here to surprise us, right? Maybe surprise, surprise, we have hit the support level on higher time frames. Hey, we've had the pullback. We have the fear and greed index at fear. Hey, maybe it's time to get a bit of FOMO. Maybe we're going to go up there. If we were, take into consideration that $67,000 range, guys. We have the 1.618 extension. And I mean, yeah, we are in a bearish trend, guys. We might as well just break down here in between today and tomorrow, okay? It's just a bit of hopium. But it's a level of rejection without a doubt, okay? We have the point of control between March and June, right? Point of control of range. We have these lower highs right there for the sweep of liquidity. And it's also the 618 Fibonacci, right? From the highs here. Oh my goodness, guys. If you want a high confluence level, this is the one. This is the one. The 67,200 to 67,400. This level is a rejection level with extreme high probability. You either retrace a few $100s or a couple of thousand. I don't know how much we're going to retrace, but you will have high probability that you are going to do so. And that would be 1.618 as well, right? Just imagine you get this, boom, boom, and boom, an explosive move here in the next 1 to 2 days. It could happen. I've seen it before. You're just coming all the way back up after a major leg down for the last few weeks, and you basically retrace half of it, over half of it in a matter of a few days. I've seen it before. It could happen. What we know is that we have a nice confluence area at 67.2, 67.4. You hit that level, you reject, you claim the liquidity, boom, sniper short as you're rejecting. You're getting in the rejection, not on the breakout. If it breaks out, you're not interested. You're interested on the rejection. You want to get in as soon as you reject, okay? You don't want to enter late. You want to enter as you're rejecting from that level, okay? It's just a higher time frame level of resistance. You might think, okay, hey, this dude is talking about $67,000 and the price is bearish, right? Yeah, you know, stop smoking that opium pipe because Bitcoin is bearish, right? We're in a very strong downtrend and we're just going to break down. Hey, it's possible, no doubt. Definitely a possibility. We might be trading at $52,000 next week. You know what is a good level if we break down? Yeah, sweeping up those lows, sweeping up these lows of this range. I mean, that's where we do have that high volume node, right? We've got a nice high volume node looking at the volume profile at that level. I mean, we could get a big rejection, just sweep the lows. The lows, this is an order block basically on higher time frames, daily, weekly. This is an order block. You want to sweep up those lows is a liquidity grab. I can tell you that. The bounce here will be epic, very likely. Just slightly below 50K, right? Well, $50,250. 50,400. The lows of the range, depending on what exchange you're looking at. Hey, this is a classic zone where if the price comes down, boom, you get a reaction bounce. You sweep up liquidity. You want to set some alerts right there. This is a good level, legends. What's up, Splash Fire? How you doing, my brother? Thanks for joining. 10 billion, around 67,300 of liquidations. Bring it on. Let's do it. Let's get up there, baby. Let's get up there. Are we going to manage to go all the way up there? Let's take a look at the liquidation heat map, legends. Let's see what this is telling us. Let's see. Smash up the like button. If this live stream gets to 500 likes, guys, we're giving out a ledger. If it gets 1,000 likes, I'll be sending $500 worth of Bitcoin to a lucky comment. Comment down below after the live stream. Smash up the like button. If it gets 500 likes, I'm giving out a Trezor hardware wallet. Just need to contact me, you know, on Telegram. We'll be doing a lucky comment here. If it gets 1,000 likes, I know it can. Videos gets a few thousand views. If it gets 1,000 likes, I'll be sending $500 to a lucky comment. I did it to Christina just about a week ago. Sent some Bitcoin, $500 worth. I'm going to do it again, guys. If it gets 1,000 likes, I know we can. Smash it up, share some love, and I'm going to share a little bit of my Bitcoin, right? Let's do it. Let's go right away. Continue with the comment section. Join the Legends trading community. Aditya. Aditya's absolutely nailing it. You know, hey, you talked about this long position. You talked about the long position. I know you did, Aditya. He was talking about the $60,580. There's no joke. We can prove it. The analysis, guys. The Legends trading community is becoming very big. The information that we're having there is crazy right now. We got the analysis here. Pay attention here. Important level of support. Monthly level 60,580. I know you're paying close attention to that level. We got here the Legends trading community, guys. We're providing insane alpha every single day. Devolt, me, myself. We've got also other analysts that are providing some scenarios. Hey, check it out. We got some news. We got really good information of research, great value, Degen coins. You need to join the Legends trading community, guys. This is improving by the week, okay? Let's go right away. Continue with the comment section. Discord, yes, sir. You got the link down below, guys, if you want to join. The information, you need to see it. If you don't like it, you can cancel the subscription. Easy peasy. But things are happening here, guys. Things are happening. This is improving by the day. We want to be the best Discord community. So we are improving here very, very much. If you want to check it out now, you know where to find us. Right over here, Legends Trading Community. Go to the landing page. Let's go. Continue. Let's go with the comment section. Andy, check basic. Let's go. Let's go. How do I trade on MEXC if I'm from the US, gang? Yeah, I'm not sure right now. 𝗬𝗫, I think, is going full KYC. And I know that bluffing is going to be no KYC for a long, long time. Okay? Many months, even years. I don't know the time, but they told me that they're going to be no KYC for a long time. Hey, if you want a legit exchange to trade cryptocurrency and you're scared of KYC or you know, basically more things, this is the most legit one that you could sign up with. No KYC. And with the link down below, you have the highest bonus available, okay? It's $80,000 deposit bonus. You get this bonus airdropped, okay? The more you trade, the more airdrops you get, okay? When you sign up here with the link. It's an affiliate link, guys. You do support the channel, but you do get the best bonus, and it's a very solid exchange. No KYC. Let's take a look at some altcoins, or shall we take a look at some news? I do have some news here prepared for you guys. So if you want to sit down, enjoy, I want to go through the comment section. Let's go. 𝗬𝗫, how are you doing? Watch and listen. You are the man, not just a genius with TA, but also with BTC. Watch and listen. Thank you very much for that kind comment. 60,100 coming today. Okay, we've got 60,100 coming today, says Ahmed. Very possible. We need to lose that point of control. It's possible. Let's check here. Price action, not looking to, I mean, as we got too close to this high, usually when you get to the 0.88, you usually take the high, okay? Usually. So let's see how, if we do lose point of control, it ain't gonna be looking too good. Then yeah, no doubt I would say that very highly likely that we're gonna go down to 60,100, okay? Ain't looking too good. I wanna see the price holding. If the price holds in the next coming hours here, I'm gonna say bullish. If we just drop in the next coming hours, I'm going to say bearish, right? So let's see if we do hold that level, and then we can speculate. Right, so Solana ETF confirmed, says Michael. I don't think so. I don't think so. Ivan, you are a legend. Thank you very much for joining, Ivan. Hey, you are a legend, my brother, for being here. That's awesome of you, Andy. Valerie, thank you very much. What's awesome? The 𝗕𝗏 giveaway or the $500? Yeah, smash up the like, guys. There's going to be some giveaways. I want to give back to the community, but you need to give, you need to give me, I want some likes. I want some likes. Then I'll be giving back for sure. No doubt, guys. Let's go. Been using bluffing, not bad. 𝗬𝗫 was my go-to, but not happy about KYC. 𝗬𝗫, yeah, I know. I think they're going KYC by next week. So yeah, you know the deal. If you want to flip and get the best bonus, no KYC platform right now, bluffing is the place to go, guys. So you got the links down below. All right, it's the second link to sign up to bluffing, and it has the biggest bonus. I think I have one of the biggest bonuses out there, on this affiliate link. So yeah, check it out. You'll be getting the bonus airdropped. You'll be suddenly getting airdrops, okay, on your futures exchange. The more you trade, obviously, you just get those airdrops. Take a look at the price of Solana, says Michael. Shall we take a look at Solana? Why not? Let's take a look at Solana right away. Let's take a look at Solana. Then we go through some news, but let's take a look at Solana. What's Solana doing? It's pumping. Solana's pumping. It's pumping quite nicely, actually. It's had a pretty decent pump today. Interesting pump. Let's do fresh analysis. Well, I don't know why I got this level here. There's some random levels that I do have here. I don't know, I'm not sure why. This is probably old analysis. Let's take a look at Solana on Solana US dollar tether on Bybit. I like the volume there, so we're going to take a look at Solana US dollar tether here on Bybit. Oh, we had an old weekly level here that we just broke through. Let's take a look at Solana. Check out here what is going on Solana. Right, I think the best thing that we can do is mark up some new fresh levels, right? Let's do some fresh analysis, fresh levels on Solana. Ooh, we just about hit a daily level. Let's mark some daily levels here on Solana. You know what? Let's get this old weekly level out of the chart. This is old analysis on Solana. Long time since I haven't checked out Solana. Swing failure pattern from this low. Got some pivot lows here. Let's do some fresh TA on Solana. Let's mark some daily levels here. Woo, it's full of daily levels. full of daily levels. Let's mark some fresh daily levels here of resistance. Let's mark them up. Mark some daily levels here on the price of Solana. We know that those are daily. Let's see if we do have a weekly. No weekly, no weekly. Got a weekly up there. We're not going to mark it. It's too far away. Monthlies, monthly level. Yeah, we will have a monthly level if we close below $165 in the next coming days. Regarding monthly levels, oh, we had a beautiful monthly level here. Oh, that's where we got the bounce in the last few days. Look at the monthly close and open right over here. We just wicked beneath it, back above it. Oh my goodness, this happened in the last few days. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness, what an epic bounce at that monthly level on Solana. Crazy, crazy, creating a failed auction from this pivot low. This was actually an acceptable long position with the monthly. Double bottom, failed auction, bang, long. Long stop loss. Yeah, it was a pretty epic long position right there. Just a few days ago. That was actually pretty good. The $127 as you're getting above the low here and the monthly. Disturbing. That was actually a pretty good long. So we got a few daily levels. Let's take a look at the range here on Solana and analyze, basically the overall large range between February, right? March, February till today. See what's going on. Ooh, hey, we've actually been breaking through the point of control of the range. This is actually pretty good. Pretty nice to see on Solana. You're getting above the high volume node on Solana. Point of control of the range. Let's mark that level as point of control of the range. And see what is going on here. I like it. Let's zoom in a little bit. Mark that level exactly where it needs to be. Yeah, round about here, round about there. We got it. Daily. We got these dailies here in the green. Daily levels are levels to take always into consideration. We're going to talk about a resistance level. Where could the price of Solana reject? We've got a few dailies. We've got the point of control of the range that is being broken. Let's take a look here at Fibonacci from pivot high. The highs here from March to the low. Oh my goodness, look at the 7-8 Fibonacci right there. What a rejection at $188 just in May. Let's take a look at this pivot high to the pivot low. That is what I'm interested in. These fib levels. Oh my goodness. This is levels to take into consideration for a rejection on Solana. 50% is where we have a daily level as well. At $155, it is a rejection point. However, the best level of confluence for a rejection on Solana is the $163 to $65. Why? Because we have a daily level as well at that level, and it's the 618 from the overall drop between May and June. I like it. It's a rejection point. It's a trading scenario. Sweep up those lower highs. Boom. Confluence area. Rejection. You could be getting a nice rejection here of, 5-10% potentially. I mean, depending on the structure that we form. But yeah, you're looking for a nice pullback at that level. It's high level of resistance. You even have the lows right there. It's been a proven level of support. Look at this. I like it. It's with the 618 from the overall drop. And you have a daily level as well. I like it. And you've got a nice sweep of the lower highs. Look at this. This has to be one of my favorite strategies. I talked about this strategy at the beginning of the stream. You get a major drop and you get a dead cat bounce high. Price action, once it comes back above that first dead cat bounce high, it's a rejection point, guys. This is extreme high probability setup. You need to mark this level because this level will get a rejection. it will get a rejection. And it's probably going to be a move of 2-3%. It's enough to make a nice scalp manage risk very, very well. Look at this. Major drop, dead cat bounce, continuation to the downside. This is an epic level. Not only because it's the dead cat bounce high, it's because when we zoom out, oh, we're getting some magic here, baby. It's the 618 Fibonacci from the overall drop between May and June. And we also have a daily level. We also have a daily close and open that hasn't been tested. We almost tested it, but we did not. Right over here with this wick. Take it into consideration. Sweep up of the highs. 618. Boom, bang. It's going to happen, legends. Be ready on that level. You've got a high probability setup right there. It's a nice scalp day trade where we can make some nice, quick little gains. Put it in the pocket, right? Legends, let's take a look at some news here. Solana overall update. We're breaking the point of control. If we do maintain above that point of control of the range, it's going to be looking pretty juicy. We've got a pretty significant pump here. Nice little pump here of, 7-8%. I like it. It's good. Let's see if that point of control of the range does manage to hold as support. It can. Let's take a look at Fibonacci from this local pump of today. We've got 50% at the point of control. Let's take a look at the lows of the consolidation between the last few days. 382, 50%. That point of control of the range could maintain our support here nicely. Could get an instant bounce. We're going to have to see the reaction here. If we do maintain, get nice double bottoms, we could get a significant bounce. Let's take a look at some news here, guys. What's going on? Right. Breaking. 9 minutes ago, well, 9 minutes ago, this was a tweet from from yesterday, basically. So the US government sends 3,940 Bitcoin to Coinbase a day after getting approval to sell by judge. So government, they have some Bitcoin, send it to Coinbase, likely to sell. I'm not sure if this ended up in a sell order. Really not much, okay? 3,940 Bitcoin, nothing to be worried about. You have here a tweet here from King Yongju. US government sold 4K Bitcoin. So they actually did sell, okay, today, but less likely to impact the market. So Coinbase Prime handled 20 to 49K BTC in sell side liquidity daily during high spot ETF inflow and 615K daily during low spot ETF inflow. So 4K is not going to basically do much. It hasn't done much anyway. The price is pumping, so yeah, nothing to be too worried about, right? A lot of people, suddenly say, oh my goodness, 4K right now, BTC from the government to Coinbase, they're going to sell. This is basically not much in millions of dollars. It's not that much. We've been handling much more selling pressure from the ETFs. We have miner wallets woke up after being dormant for 14 years. This is pretty crazy. A wallet that had just over 50 Bitcoin, right? Just around about 50 Bitcoin. $3 million was not active for 14 years. Absolutely crazy, right? The first movement happened, right? It's mining on July 14th of 2010. It mined 50 Bitcoin. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It just moved in the last 24 hours, right? So a lot of people think that a lot of Bitcoin are lost, but then we get these wallets that haven't been moving for 14 years. Like, hey, there could be thousands of if not tens of thousands of Bitcoin that haven't been moving for 14 years, but maybe they could move. We think they're lost, but we have some wallets that are waking up. Something interesting to take into consideration. Jensen Huang just sold 29 million worth of Nvidia shares. He's now sold roughly 125 million over the last 2 weeks. He's selling shares like crazy, but I'm not surprised. It's been pumping like crazy in the last few years. So yeah, why not sell, right? If he doesn't sell now, when is he going to sell? So yeah, Nvidia shares. Nvidia is now the largest company in the world in market cap, right? It just overtook Microsoft about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. June 26th, yesterday, total net flows, 350 Bitcoin. So there was a little bit of a jump on inflows of the US ETFs. There was a bit of selling pressure from ARK. But Fidelity, 305, GBTC, 70, BlackRock, 0. No flows at all on BlackRock. We have here some interesting charts, guys. Interesting charts. Let's take a look. 200 likes soon. Come on, legends. Let's get to 300 likes. Smash up the like button. Just a quick reminder. We'll be doing some giveaways. If we do get above 500 likes, you comment down below after the stream. Giveaways, guys. I'm giving back. You know, people are not even smashing likes for giveaways. It's insanity. We live in a crazy world. Right, let's take a look here at Thomas, what he says. June 26th, total flows. We've seen this. This is something interesting. This is very interesting. A healthy dose of fear goes a long way. Now, fear and greed index, we just talked about this, that we went to fear during the last few days. So we were at greed. We were at extreme greed last month. No, sorry, not last month, the previous month. Last month, still greed. Last week, greed. And now the last few days, we're back in fear, right? And when we take a look at this chart, it's very, very interesting. What we can see every time, you know, especially in a bull market, we enter the fear phase, we get a huge bounce. Look at this, even 2019, right? 2019, we had 2020, we entered fear after being in greed, got a really nice rally, right? Extreme fear back in May of 2021. June, we got a very nice bounce here in July. We went to extreme fear. And during 23 and 24, every time we jumped into fear, we got back into the greed zone. It was a good buying opportunity. And supposedly we are in bull market territory. Let's take a look at the poll here. What you guys voted, over 500 votes. What comes next for Bitcoin? 52K or 72K? Wow, we got over 500 votes. 57% of people are saying that 72K comes first. It's a bit of a battle here, guys. A bit of a battle. There's a lot of people bearish, huh? 43%. A bit more bullish. People are a little bit more bullish here. This is something that I like. June has usually been a bearish month, but overall found a bottom and usually bounced in July. July is one of the most bullish months, not only for Bitcoin, but for the markets, strangely enough. So June is like bearish, but June usually provides a local bottom. Look at the data here, guys. You can see June of 2023, we had a massive rally in July. June of 2022, we got a significant bounce in July also. You can see it here on the price action. June of 2021, same thing. We did get a bounce. One more last low. No, this was not actually a low. It was a higher low and then got the rally, right? July, August. Back here, June of 2020, sideways momentum, nice bounce. June of 2019, local bottom, July was bullish. So every single year has been bullish in July, right? We can see it on the charts. Will this be the same? No, you know, last 5-6 years, it's been a local bottom in June. So, hey, why not one more year? Possibly, yes. We need to take it into consideration. Legends, Sensei, No Trader Reality, DeVault, hi Legends, Andy bringing the alpha. Thank you very much, DeVault, for joining. We're talking about this major levels, guys. We've been talking about a lot of levels on Bitcoin. Many levels. Gartley pattern, talking about the value area low of the range right here at 63.2. This is going to be interesting level. If we smash through that level, it's going to be a clear sign of strength already in the short term. We talked about some major zones and levels here on the stream. Not much more has to be said, guys. Go and check out DeVault. He provides daily analysis and live streams. Check him out. He is in the comment section right now. DeVault Trading. Go and check him out. Subscribe to the channel. He provides some insane and technical analysis. Mustafa, the one Andy only show on YouTube. No other channel can compete with you, Andy. Thank you so much. I'm sure there is a great channels out there, without a doubt. But I try to give you the alpha, the levels of confluence for Bitcoin to take into consideration. I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do next, but we do know some important levels where we can get some reactions, guys, okay? Love you very much. Smash up the like button on your way out, guys, and I will see you in the next one.